Hey, what's up? This is SBK Snowboard Kids. Any percent, no cheats. I'm gonna go through grades C, B, and A with Black Frost and the Alpine 3 board. And we're gonna see how fast we can beat all of this. Now I want France. Awesome. We got France, that's good. There's like a 50-50 at the beginning of each of these that like you could either get France or Japan. I don't really know. It's just like every time you start a new game, it's a literal dice roll. But my first split on PB was France, so we're gonna try and keep it consistent. France is the quicker of the two maps, I think. I'm not 100% certain on that. I won't have the same ability when it comes to starting grades B and A to like get the level orders that I want. Kind of just gonna have to see what happens, but at least I can identify what level I want to get out of the way first on good old grade C. Oh shit. So this really only swaps this really only swaps the order between stage 1 and 4. I'm not sure if there's actually more of a change to the order. I haven't like really paid enough attention. I feel like I've seen enough of my runs where I'm like, oh, why are my splits so like off? Like, this isn't a boss fight. This is a regular race, you know, but I think it's only 2 levels that switch. But like those 2 levels switching does have a little impact on like, you know, whether you're going to get a level like let's say Japan with no items and no specials, or whether you're gonna get UK with no items and no specials, that type of thing. I'm not 100% certain on it, but it's kind of like the hunch I've been getting. We're using a different camera today, and it looks like it's got less of that that wonky like holographic look on the screen now, which is nice. Where it looks like my screen's been dipped in oil. I can still see it, but it's like not as bad. Might be a little close. I, to be honest, can't even really see the bottom half of this DS because my webcam's in the way. Oh, rude. Get up. Ooh, I like that I have this, but I don't want to use it yet because the second I get air, it's going to go away. So we're going to save it. Never mind. Word to the wise, never save a boost, just use it. Like, you're gonna screw up and get rid of it by mistake later on. But yeah, there's definitely an effect in this game that I'm noticing. Like, for example, with this sleep ability, and a few others. Let's say your character's been put to sleep. So let's say your character's been put to sleep. Obviously, in that situation, I had to like yell at the system or blow on the mic to like make that go away. There's that, and you have to deal with that if you're on flat ground. But if you get air, if you go off a lip or a jump or something, it cancels that immediately. And the same goes for dizzy. So it's sleep, dizzy. I don't think fog goes away. Maybe it's just those, but like wipeouts get canceled the second you get air again. There's like a decent impact that getting air has. So like, let's say you're having a scenario where you're getting hit by a lot of sleeps, for example, and you're on a level like San Francisco, and it happens like 3 times a lap, and you're like, what the hell? You can't really do anything with it. You have to sort of just tank it, but if you're lucky, you can get hit with a few of those in a situation where you'll be able to like get air and to cancel it out right away. But it's not like that's something that you as the player have control over, because there's no telling when the CPUs are going to decide to use their items on you. I did hear something very interesting from MK's most recent run, their 133 that they got, that I gotta say makes a lot of sense. There's this thing that they mentioned. I believe that I want to make sure that I'm recalling it properly. I believe that if you get enough distance between you and the CPUs, it's possible. How come every time I'm in the middle of talking on that turn I get slept? They said that it's possible to get so far ahead of the CPU that they potentially like unload the CPUs, which could account for the CPUs like not really hitting obstructions on the map all that often, like ice walls and landmines and stuff. And I gotta say, that makes a lot of sense. Unless like grade C level CPUs are smart enough to put ice wall literally right in front of that door, I think the only other logical solution is that the CPUs are getting unloaded, which is why they're able to just phase, just wraith queue through the wall, or alter queue through the wall. And that's why I end up hitting a lot of crap on the map instead of them, I think. I mean, I only heard it briefly on MK's run, but it made it sound pretty convincing. And I'm a pretty gullible person, so like that, honestly, it wouldn't take a whole lot of work for me to believe something like that. Oh, we got enough time now. We just cruise. Watch out for the mine at the end. Literally just one jump at the end is enough to get the points you need for the completion here. I think it's only like 2,000 points for grade C, but like for the others, I think it goes up to 4 and 6. And even then, it's like you got to do like 2 jumps to get enough points to complete that. Which is funny for me because as I started running this, I didn't realize there was even a point thing, like a point rule. I thought it was literally just, like, for example, for slalom, like, finish slalom before the timer runs out. I thought that's all it was, and, like, the other scoring was just bonus points, you know? But that's because you just, when you're speedrunning this, you're skipping through the screen so fast. I didn't see that it said, oh, like, score 2,000 points or something to complete. Is just, I mean, that's my bad, but... Alright, this angle is not good. Nope, that angle is so horrible. Alright. So I have a technique for this that can be very, very useful for getting through that annoying purple like tunnel, that cave. I'll get to repeat this level plenty of times today in this run alone, so I'll get to... Oh fuck, we're so far away and I just crossed the finish. Yeah, okay, minus 10 seconds. Thanks. That is the worst luck. If you get hit with any item while you're past the finish line, I guess except for like fog, you get put into the waddle state, and the waddle state sucks. You move too slow. It's like, dude, I'm so far away from the fucking end of the track. Now I've lost what I was talking about. If I lost it, I guess it wasn't all that important. Oh, the cave. The tunnel. So I have a technique for the tunnel. There's like an obvious little like cut in here you can do. And this lends to a really good line where you can go jump into this wall and then jump into this. And you just like, you can sort of aim pretty liberally, but if you want to have like the most success, you aim at either the left or the right like curved portion of the wall, and you'll just kind of ping pong off of the other wall, and you'll make it through without losing a whole lot of speed. It's a little tricky at first, but it helps a lot, honestly, because when I was first doing that section, I'm holding B the whole time I'm racing, so my character can't turn for, to save their lives. Thought I was gonna get air there. So I can't turn to save my life. Like, it's a really, really, really delayed turns. And it's very easy to have like bad turns and then get in a situation where you're too high up on the wall. Maybe you come in from a weird angle and you accidentally leave the ground. You hit an air bubble or an air pocket, as I like to call it. And then you can wipe out. This line's pretty good, yeah, I think. A little too far to the right. But yeah, you generally want to hit the actual like corner. I was a little is an understatement. I was way too far to the right there. But it's mostly you figure out the timing and your starting line. It's not too bad. Okay. Not a bad start, honestly. Past few attempts of this I've been at like plus 12 once I finish New York. Alright, for this, literally just hit 2 tricks. I mean, I could have just stopped at the 1. And then we just cruise to the end. We hope the CPUs do not attack each other, but they're probably going to. Somebody's going to get hit, and they're going to take longer to get to the bottom of the track because of that. And it looks like this time it's going to be Nancy. Nancy's the one straggling. I'm going to go get a drink really quick. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I missed my starting setup. All right. Kinda really straightforward. Hug the inside turns. There is one spot that you don't want to be too high up on this right side. Like right up here, you'll get air accidentally, and that'll lose you some speed. I like to jump early here, just so I can like confirm I'm not gonna hit any telephone poles or anything. Let's see. Good. I got air to cancel that out at least, but lost me a lot of speed. Okay, there's gonna be an ice wall dead center, so I gotta watch out for that. sound of your character just scraping against the wall. Oh. That was heavy. I thought I was gonna clear that. Yeah, great. I thought I was gonna clear that and kill me now, please. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's actually come back a little bit here. Okay, I'm dialing. Recalibrating, finally. I'm just gonna let the character get air here. Really nothing to risk. So, like, that's a really convenient time to get hit with one of those. As opposed to, like, in a flat area where you can't get air to cancel it out right away. like that, for example. How convenient of the game to provide such a fun example. This is a learning seminar. I don't like being the guinea pig. Alright, slalom. This one's not too bad. You're gonna pinball a lot here. You can jump right here to force yourself to kind of go back to a normal line. I think I jumped a little too far to the left. At this point, you already have like enough time to keep going. You can skip that one. You can skip these green ones or rainbow ones. Grab this one or not. You don't have to. It's optional. If you're holding crouch, you do not want to jump off this or you'll get way too much air. Then you do a Y turn. You know, just get that left side. Grab a couple of these. They alternate what side they're on. Nothing too crazy. Get at least 4,000 points. I do like to jump early there, just so I don't hit the wall or anything that could make me miss crossing that bridge. That's pretty much it for the slalom, the first slalom though. Now we got the last level of the race, which is really, or the last level of grade C, which is not too bad, but it can be very unforgiving depending on when the CPUs decide to attack you. Just because there's just giant chasms in these buildings on the roofs. Okay, please don't fall off. We're good. We're fine. One thing that helps me here is jumping early so I don't accidentally hit the double-decker buses here. It can be kind of hard to correct your angle when you're in constant crouch state. Alright, so that just depleted all of my speed, and now this catwalk is incredibly slow. Fuck you. Genuinely. Yes! Alright. I didn't... At least I didn't get stunned again. Jesus. You thought you could get me. Alright. I mean, there's still 2 more laps. I don't want to get too excited. That line was ugly. So yeah, like, a big reason why I wanted to revisit this run is mostly motivation because I saw MK put out a new run. But I looked back at my 124 and I had really like not done good on the boss fights, not done well on the boss fights. So now that I have a little bit more optimized of a strategy to deal with that, I'll be able to hopefully save a little bit of time there. I honestly, like, I wasn't expecting to have such good pace through grade C so far. I'm really only expecting time saves to be in grade B, but we're doing very well. I mean, this level is obviously taking a bit of a hit, but is what it is. Alright. I lost a lot of time here. Alright. Well, that's grade C done. Single World Tour, new game. Jack Frost. Not grade C. Oh, fuck. God damn it! Kill me now. At least I got the right level. Go up, down, down, back, down. I don't need to split that. I don't have a start split for this. I should just jump right into the run. Okay, this is another punishing level when it comes to RNG. The zigzag area can lose you enormous amounts of speed and time if you get unlucky with the items the CPUs are tossing out. Ugh. I'm literally not moving. You deserve this. I assume you're responsible for all of this. So I'm gonna lose like 30 seconds on this level. Oh, dude, I fucking turned into that. No. No. I literally whipped into that. What? My character just pivoted. He wobbled. I'm gonna scream. Get up and go down the track, please. Holy shit. This is why I don't do the no cheats categories a whole lot anymore, because I don't want to have an aneurysm. What happened? They beat me up. Hee-ho. Uh-oh. Ow. Goal. I think I should probably stop jumping here just because this wall bonk. Ooh. Best trick in the game. Just cross. Just cross. Oh, wait, no, wake up! It's gonna make the fade take longer. Oh, look, I lost 30 seconds on one level. Thanks. Thanks, game. All right. This will make up for all of it. Oh, no, never mind. Wow. I did all of this for nothing. I did all of that for nothing. This whole run is a waste of time. That wasn't the time save I wanted. Not even close. Alright, we'll run it back next time. We'll get to fight that boss again on that level in grade A. I am just pretty upset though that I didn't get my my special off rip. No lightning, please? I don't want any lightning. Do this shit again. Nice. Honestly, I swear I'm gonna jinx myself when I say this. I'm not getting hit with items in grade B as much. Well, I literally just lost 30 seconds in one level. What am I saying? I have the memory of a goldfish. You can really make them look so goofy with the wobble. Alright, at this point, I've got to remember on lap 3 just to, like, periodically toss my special out just so I can try and get rid of any hazards that might be in the way. It does kind of stink that you can't really get rid of landmines with your special attack, but I could at least get rid of any potential ice walls that might be around. Unless it goes 1,000 feet in the air like that. Jesus, wait, that actually scared me. Dude, it felt like a baseball being thrown at you in a video. Oh my god, because I saw my own attack coming at me, and then the weight dropped. Holy fuck. That scared the shit out of me. I flinched in real life. Oh, oh my god. That was terrifying. Alright, well, I'm awake now. Alright, I get... Yes! Alright, we're on Japan. I get to try and go 3 for 3 on the tunnel. The tunnel jump. I don't really know, like, how to explain this better than, like, the ping-ponging off the wall. I need, like, a name for this. Jump there. Oh no, I got air for a second. I was supposed to jump once more, but I did it late. It didn't register, and I just tried to do a trick instead by mistake. Please hit the left wall. Nope, it missed. Okay. No matter. Oh, so there's no items this time, which means I don't have to even worry about hazards these next 2 laps. That's really nice. So my assumption is that, like, if I didn't get San Francisco, the level that would have items disabled wouldn't be Japan in this situation. And that's all, I think, just based off of the first like stage 1 50-50. I think that's all it comes down to. All right, now the perfect line. Ooh, well, it shan't be mine. All right, we'll try this. That's not bad. That's not bad. That worked pretty well. It was a little slow, but no wonky stalls, no wipeouts. Is there like a lore accurate reason why they have the helicopter? Is that, or the double blade Choposaurus? Is that Linda's families from the earlier games? This is just Atlas funding, because they do have Atlas brand logos all over the place. Okay, that's a good start. Yes, perfect. Oh no, I should have held right a little bit. I wouldn't have gone so far up on the left side of that wall. But you know, it's all right. It's natural to be happy and then happy in a run and then have something immediately go wrong afterward. That's normal. That's the way of speedrunning. Oh, we still saved a shitload of time. No specials? Okay, only items. I don't like these ones. These ones are not usually my favorite. Oh! No! Oh, I should have done my special there. Alright, I'll do it on the last jump. So I can turn this into 3 boosts. Or I'll just use it right now. We'll just use it now in an act of desperation. Whoa. That was cool. Honestly, don't want to use this item. We're gonna skip it. I don't want you either, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I'm gonna get another boost though, so we'll just go without using items for the most part. Unless I get like the fog or damn it. The fog or the weight or the sleep. Like I could use those freely. I don't know if there's a retaliation clause in the code that makes the CPUs attack you back, but there's nothing wrong with, you know, throwing a little shade at them here and there. I just don't want anything that could, like, come back to get me, like the landmines, because Already hit enough of those today. Oh, yes! Let's go. Perfect. Oh, that's smart. Fuck. I was trying to avoid picking up the items and instead ran into another one. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. These CPUs are they're funny, man. They're funny. They got jokes. Okay, lap 3. Now I can drop. I can raise hell. Drop whatever I need on this level. Because I won't be coming back, at least not till grade, not till grade A. I don't know if I said it in this run yet, because I've been like repeating commentary the past like 10 resets I've done. But you got to be careful on that very last jump not to accidentally go too far to the left or the right, because you could hit the you could hit the flagpoles that stick out of the buildings on the side, and that'll completely stall you out. So that's the type of time save that I was hoping to get on the first boss fight. Not that much, but like I was hoping the first boss would be 8 seconds as well, and that one would be like you can kill both of the first 2 bosses in 8 seconds or less. The only one that I haven't cracked yet is the New York boss fight. That one's still... What? I never get hit with items here. Honestly, better that the CPUs didn't get hit, because they're going to take longer to get to the bottom than me, and they control the finishing timer here. Shit, what the hell was I just saying? Yeah, you can do both of the first 2 bosses in 8 seconds or less. The only one that's a tough cookie is the New York one, just because of the turns and like where the triggers are for the boss to like speed up. Because if you get to a certain like progress like marker, he will just like fly ahead of you. It happens all the time. All right, Brad. Way to lose, dude. GG's. You lost us some time. You lost us both some time. Wait, we're almost done with grade B. There's only 2 more. Specials only. Okay. If I get hit with the... anything that, like, completely stops me, I could fall off the map here, but we should be okay. This is, honestly, I feel like for the most part, kind of a freebie. The ones where there are no items is like, I mean, this, I might as well be playing the with cheats mode at this point, you know? It's like an extra parameter that's nice to have in the game without it being like a fixed thing. I don't know. Like a fixed thing across the board, you know? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm at this point kind of just like, I've been in this run long enough rambling. I might as well just keep going. Yeah, this level can be really painful. I mean, it's probably evident from our first run through of it, but this one's going a lot better. A lot better. It's funny. It's funny how easy this game gets when it's not a complete, you know, cluster of nonsensical items hitting you. Oops. Using a different camera that I have taped to the desk. Because I accidentally knocked the other one over and it broke. It didn't break, but it's like the focus is off on my other webcam now. I'm gonna have to like get it warrantied. It's like permanently fixed to like 150x zoom, so anything that I'm playing or just showing on the webcam in general has to be like, I'm not kidding, like no more than 2 centimeters from the camera or else it can't go into focus properly. It's really weird. And it's, oh geez, that could have ruined me. And it's definitely not a setting problem. It's like something got dislodged when it fell off the desk. Oh, that wasn't the split time. We wait. There we go. Kill the gold. Hell yeah, look at this pace. Oh my god. Awesome. All right, Germany Racy. This one's not too bad. A lot easier without the hoops and crap. But also a lot worse now that I can get hit by items and really bad spots like right up here. But if you choose to not jump and just crouch through all of this, you can... Oh, fuck. I should have done a Y turn, but I was trying to be bold with it. If you do a Y turn there instead of holding crouch once you land off that first jump, it's honestly incredibly easy to make it through there. I don't really see a world at this point where it could be argued like not obviously useful to... Why am I talking like an idiot? I don't think there's a scenario at this point where it's possible to keep pace with a run, with a world record run of this, unless you're holding crouch at all times. It was really hard for me to get that sentence out. I don't know why I struggled so much with that. Alright, Y turn. Honestly, just hold Y and click to the left like 3 times. And then go back into just holding crouch. And again, now that we're back here, just jump early if you want to avoid getting too much air, hitting the wall, falling off the bridge, going in the moat. And you're not really like losing any speed or time for it either. There is a little bit of a window there if you bonk the wall to just like really quickly jump and correct your angle so you don't have to you don't end up pinballing all over the place like that. But it's also possible to just like hit the right turn inputs at the right times to avoid it. Because obviously, like, hitting a wall doesn't affect you too much most of the time, but if you're going, like, at a really aggressive angle into a wall, you are going to lose a decent amount of speed at the cost of, like, getting that, whatever, directional change. Is this lap 3? We're done? We split on finish line? I think I split like maybe a couple frames before the finish line. Alright. Grade A. We're almost 2 minutes up. And I got San Francisco! Oh, dude, yes! My splits are gonna be right. Oh, I deleted the names off of them. I haven't looked up this far yet. I know I renamed the boss and minigame levels, but I thought I put in San Fran / France or whatever in for this one. Damn, so this is almost I think this is identical to my last attempt in terms of the map order. Yes. This is yeah, San Fran, no specials. No complaints about this. Oh wait. Yeah. No complaints about this. I like had to second guess myself if I'm actually in grade A or not. But I literally just selected new game a second ago. Ooh-yama. It's fine. This will go away once I get air. No, it won't. It's not one of those abilities. Oh, the trolley hitbox. Yeah, you really want to... Fuck. You really want to get as far away as possible from any vehicles or like random objects that might be on the map, because I could be wrong about this, but their hitboxes are just a little bit bigger than they're made out to be. Oh no. I don't want to do the weird wobble thing that happened last time. Am I gonna land on the... No. Okay, cool. I guess Black Frost jumps far enough off of that there's not really a chance I'm gonna land on the trolley unless I lost a lot of speed going into the jump. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do one early jump just to cancel out that massive potential height I was about to get. Let's see what else. Do this little jump to try and clear that. I don't know if it's helpful, but I've been just trying to like see spots where you can clear little sections. Oh, wait, not split yet. We fade to white. Someone was struggling to get through the finish gate there. That was very funny. Through the chairlift. The chairlift's what I meant. I hope that hit you. No! No! Not like this! Karma is for real. No! Don't do it. No. No! How am I supposed to time it? I feel like obviously I'm complaining about it. I don't think there is a real answer. It's truly just a guessing game. But man, I wish I could figure out the timing for that a little bit better. I jump, I like wait a little bit because I don't expect them to be like directly on my ass. So there's a little time for me to react, but it's not like it's something that I don't think you can see on like the bottom screen. Then again, even if it was, I can't see below where I am on the progress bar right now on the bottom screen because my webcam's really close. Really close to the DS. Ooh. Ah, not the deep snow. Yes. All right. I recovered before the finish, before crossing the finish line, so I didn't get that goofy wiggle again. And yeah, if you get put to sleep or like made to wipe out once you what? I hit 2 walls back to back. How is that? How could those even be placed like that? Wait, how is that actually possible? Wouldn't you hit the first wall before you place the second one? Okay, that must further the point that the CPUs just travel as phantoms once you're far enough ahead of them, and they probably still have coordinates, like, because they're progressing on the track, but it's like they can't hit anything. I'm starting to believe MK more every second I think about this now. But they can still probably place items, because they're still picking stuff up as they go. So they could be invisible and... Oh, shit. Oh, that one missed. This is a nightmare. No. Well, that sucked, but that's okay. I guess I'll have to accept that, like, I only added in the France boss fight optimization for this. Whatever. Still, a lot better on some of the race levels, so... Thank God that wasn't a half a second sooner. Yeah, so my huge blunder there on Japan Robot was boosting at the very beginning. That is the biggest mistake you could make in that. So what you want to do, what I should have done, and what I will probably show off once I've finished this run, is how to do it right. Just so I can redeem myself a little bit. I shouldn't have jumped there. I'm gonna have a tough time with this turn now. Get up! No! Oh, God. I'm not freaking out right now. I'm totally calm. Oh! God damn it. Alright, I swear I hit tap enough to make something happen, but my character just kind of looked there. Dude, this is crippling. I'm definitely losing time on this level. Oh, I overturned? That was close. If you overturn and you don't actually make it through that, like... Alright, cool. Through that channel, you can hit the walls on the side and wipe out. Which, wait, didn't I do that in this run, or was that in one of my resets earlier? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Is that the right song? I think it is, right? That's not the right tone. My favorite part about this level is getting hit by items during the catwalk and losing all speed. It's by by far my favorite part about this level. Turning what should be a 10-second segment into a 20-second segment. All right, I need to redeem. We need to get some points back. Some time points back. No, no, no! I panicked for a second because I hit that mine on one of my resets earlier. I guess I forgot it was a lot lower. I think it was probably better if I held crouch just a little bit longer in that jump. All right. We're actually moving along. There's what, 10 more levels? Yes, Japan with no items. This is the final the final attempt at the purple cave. The purple cave that I hate so much because I am not good enough to conquer it. But we're going to try to one last time today on this our final attempt at Japan for the night. Or morning. It's 5:18. It's 5:16 in the morning. Alright, good start. I'm realizing I've been overturning in that section, which is what's hurting me the most. Perfect. Gonna get a little air there, but it's okay. That was good. I just rewatched the video by dude, I shouldn't have even said by who, because there's no way I'll remember who made this, but the video that a design team put together about like reimagining what a Snowboard Kids 3 would look like, and with like Unreal Engine. I watched the slash part. Oh man, it made me really wish we could have that. I wish it existed. I know Slope Crashers exists. I know there's other good snowboarding games. I wouldn't mind having like a hybrid of all of the games. We could maybe be a little bit conservative about what we choose to add in from SBK Plus, in my opinion. But like hybriding all of these together, putting them in the aesthetic though that design team came up with, so sick. Because I like the characters in this. I do think there's something off with the character designs, but I do love like the hidden characters a lot. They're very cool. The mechanics of this game aren't bad. It's definitely a struggle at first, but I don't know, the slalom minigame's fun. I like that one. Except RIP Canada when we get to that. I don't like any of the items in this game in any capacity. I'll say that. I'll say that without regret. Any of the weapons in this game can go kick rocks. Alright, maybe we can crawl back and get to a -2 now. Hell, there might be a chance we could go sub 120. So I don't want to get my hopes too high here. Because I could just screw up in Canada and actually, like, lose a minute and a half. I might actually play that a little more careful than I usually do, just to just to not have the risk. No, screw it. No, I want this to be a good run throughout. I want to get that time save in the end. If I can gold split on it, or at least like maintain a few seconds around the pace of it, I'll be happy. God, I gotta say, the lighting on this this camera, even though it's a newer model than the older one, and got better hardware, it looks worse. And it's using like basically the same exact settings as the other one. Actually, it's using the same settings as my my MX Brio, which is like my webcam that like I'm using right now. So I never understood why this one specific model of Logitech webcams is like really great. It's like a price point that's higher than the C, what is it, 2922 or whatever. But it's also like a worse video quality. It has some better like settings options, but the video quality is definitely worse in my opinion. That blows. Alright, no gold split here. Although, actually, now that I think about it, 2 weeks ago, me playing this level, I probably fell off the track like a doofus. No, I didn't. I was goated back then, apparently. Bummer. I actually only lost a half a second, which means I probably did bonk somewhere. I just didn't fall off the map. Get dead? Or get Tweety birded? Get your 3 little birds? Ow! It did hurt. That hurt a lot. What the hell? That wasn't nice. Uh-oh. I'm just not gonna jump here just to be on the safe side. I don't want to like... I don't want to go off to the left side edges there and end up accidentally airing out. What is he saying? Laser rocket? Fireball. Laser rocket. What does he say? Laser rocket? Saber rocket? Ice shard. I am mashing so fast. How are we not? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not a mash scenario. That's fine. We just hit a dead stop 4 times. We just hit a dead stop 4 times in 15 seconds. This is why I don't like categories with a lot of items and attacks. Oh god. We're way too far in for this to be happening. For me to be having like a near meltdown. Dude. All right. actually is like a breath of fresh air when I get hit with the the fog, because I don't have to worry about, you know, having to blow into the mic, having to fucking shake the system. I don't know, mash the buttons. I'm surprised they didn't have any attack that, like, the way you get rid of it is to literally, like, fucking, like, swing the DS in the air, like actually shake it, like bees or something. Like, you gotta shake the bees off or some bullshit like that. Alright, so this is gonna be a red split. I have to remember, in the middle of the track up ahead, there's a mine. Yep. Yeah, the CPU is almost never gonna hit. Because apparently they can't, because they are freaking ring wraiths, I guess. And a bunch of witch kings. The 9. I lost 2 seconds. It's actually not that bad. Alright. Hell yeah. There we go. So, it said that was a boss fight, but that was not a boss fight. Did I skip a split? I guess my levels weren't in the right order. That means I'm gonna lose time somewhere up. Oh no! I'm retrying immediately. That means I lost time somewhere else. Like, in the future. Another split is gonna be like a race instead of a boss fight. And it's gonna take a long time. Whoa! That redirect was weird. What the heck? Nice! Alright, I don't have to retry a second time at least. That's a relief. Alright, next we have New York boss fight, and that one I should be able to save time on. The thing is, I'm me. So, I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't lose too much here. 8 seconds on a retry is not that bad. But that does negate, like, one boss fight. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's 3. I missed. Now I have to wait for my attack to come back. And he's gonna wrap this turn in a way that's really hard to hit him. Alright, one more. He's gonna fly past me. Oh. Alright, there we go. See, something's off here. That was stage 13, though. The order is different. Oops. Timed that wrong. Shoot again. Kind of dangerous to be throwing shurikens out, but then again, somebody's been throwing spirit bombs on the map. Oh, I was just about to jump. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough speed to clear this without a jump. Oh, we're fine. Oh, thank God I got redirected into that wall and not off the track. Stop! Please! Holy shit. We're almost done. Just give me a moment to breathe. Oh, sorry for yelling. I'm just gonna do the, yeah. I don't really. Oh, I still hit the. So that's why it's there's pros and cons to holding crouch all the time. That turn shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. And so I still bonked, even after slowing myself down to clean that line up a little bit better. Uh-oh. Left, left, left. All right, we're almost there. 2 more levels. And 1 more lap. I think the trick there is just, obviously I have to switch to left earlier, or else my character is going to continue to drift right into that wall. But honestly, sometimes it doesn't even feel like it really matters. Like if you just tank bonking into the wall a few times, just accept it and continue on. That was silly looking. I did my own shifty, but with no points. All right. Time check. Lost 6. Okay. And this is stage 14. All right. 2 levels left. 2 levels left. Sub 120 is still viable. Which is great, because I think with cheats is 116. So I like being able to bring this a little closer. I think the closest gap between a no cheats and a with cheats category, I think might be either grade C or B, and it's like 30 seconds. Oh no, I can't have that happen. My headphones got caught on the webcam for a second. Oh yeah, I don't have... I guess I can still upgrade these, but there's not really a point in me doing... Oh, I'm just gonna get air in a second. Yeah. Yes! It went away before I crossed the line. Yes, dude. Yes! That wasn't as big of a time loss as it could have been. Alright, that doesn't mean you gotta keep hitting me. You don't have to keep doing that. We could be cool. Put. I don't know what the point of that was. I thought I might have traveled a little further with that jump, but That was silly. I do definitely think that like this jump here helps. Doing those two and even holding that a little bit longer so you can get a little more air is probably worth it. Why am I being made sleepy every lap, man? Oh no! Was that there still last time? I guess it was. I guess I wasn't even thinking about it because I was too busy trying to wake my ass up. Thank God the vehicles on this this level aren't actually like moving. If this was like the hell is that level in Mario Kart 64? Oh my God, I would lose my mind. Unless they made it so you could like shoot the cars off the map, because then it's like, all right, whatever. At least I can like clear a path. Dude, we're awesome. This is happening. This is gonna be a 119. Like, guaranteed. Even if I get the worst RNG in the world, it's still happening. If the CPUs choose to only use their items on me exclusively the entire time, okay, I'm not inviting it, but like, wait, actually, wait, can they hear me? Are you listening? Or do they just always go for first place? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna... I mean, I might as well just fucking... What is happening? I'm actually getting harangued right now. Alright. We'll clear a gap and I'll get some space to hopefully breathe in case that happens again. Oops. Felt that. I did really just get hit by like 5-6 items in the first minute of the race. That was crazy. Left. Dodge the trees. Aim for the bushes. All right. Almost there. Oh no! What was that? I don't even understand what just happened there. I had to have gotten air. It made the sound of me getting air and like landing again. But I don't know why I got air. I guess I hit the wall at maybe a little too fast. But I don't know. Oh, thank God! Holy crap! The sleep right before the leap of faith is crazy, dude. Oh! Yep. Uh-oh. I don't like this line. Oh, dude, I still scored that. That was crazy. I'm guessing the game is, like, coded to try and get that shot, even if it's just pinballing all over the place randomly. Otherwise, I'm nasty at this and getting those shots, and I don't think that's the case. Alright, I'm gonna have one level where I actually don't get hit by a single item. I actually believe this, and I'm not coping. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't care what happens this level anymore. All my hopes have been dashed. But this should still sub 120. Hee-ho! I don't like this hee-ho. Alright, time in just a little bit. In 3. Alright. I wasn't even close to a sub 119. I was looking at sum of best. I'm so stupid. I was looking at my sum of best this whole time. Alright, 121 though is still good. Dude, I've been looking at the time up there that says 119 and not best possible. I wasn't anywhere near 119. Alright.